Hold up.
Yo, what's going on guys, Doubles here and welcome back to a Rocket League video here on the channel. And the Overdrive hype is real, and as you can tell from the title, let's just get straight into this video. Basically, I'm just going to give you guys all my first thoughts on the new Overdrive crate items and just give you guys a little info on what they look like, etc. So basically, I managed to get my hands on a Overdrive crate. Now, thanks to Tyler Plays, he gave it me for just a nitro crate, so that's really nice of him. But let's just take a look into it, and right off the bat, these items look absolutely sick. So I'm just gonna go one by one in order. So first of all, the crate itself, it looks pretty cool. The sort of the old-fashioned race style and the red, white, and blue and things like that. But basically, we're starting off with a paint finish. Now, this is the circuit board. So as you can see, it's pretty cool. It's like a normal circuit board sort of thing. And I think you can put decals over it, which is pretty cool, as it is a paint finish. So that, I think, is okay. It's obviously a rare, so they're not going to be the best. So let's just try and get these out of the way. Now we go to the ZSR funny box. This is just like the normal funny book for the ZSR. I think what they're doing is putting their one of their most popular rares and just putting it on different cars. But anyway, this does look quite nice itself. Some painted variants might look quite cool, but nothing too great. The splatter, this is what we saw for the Rick and Morty update, but they managed to get this like green and blue, orange and blue. But this looks quite cool in different, I assume different paints would look quite cool with this. Some people can make some very cool original designs with this. Next we have the Lone Wolf, which is quite nice. It's just a little sort of dog thing. You got the paw prints and stuff. Nothing, again, it's just a rare, so nothing great. But still, looking cool. Then we move on to Glossy Block. Now, this is a paint finish that a lot of people were quite hyped about, and I think it looks quite cool. Definitely with decals over it, this will look amazing. But I think this is one of my favourite paint finishes, much better than something like Furry. But anyway, let's move on to Lightspeed. So these are the friction trails, as you can see in the background, and I think Lightspeed looks really cool, a lot better than the normal one. And also, painted variants of this would look cool. Imagine white, red, things like that. A red one would look perfect with my car. I really want to try and get a painted variant of this. But same with Blazer. This painted will look incredible. I'm thinking like a green colour, like a lime would look sick with this. And then Friction, which is overall my favourite, because I reckon the painted variant would look beautiful of this. Anyway, now we move on to some of the best stuff. SLK wheels. So these wheels look quite cool. Sort of like, they look like a little star in the middle, and I don't know, they're not moving and stuff, so they're not awesome, but painted variants of this would look quite cool for a simplistic design on a car. The Magic Missile is a beautiful boost, and we actually see a painted variant of it in the second trailer, which is a orange or sort of saffron orange, I'm not sure. I'll play that quickly now. That you can see is the painted version, and I think that's why this is one of my favorites, because not painted it looks cool, but painted it's like the whole thing is one color. It looks amazing, so I'd hope to get something cool like this. Anyway, these are the big ones. These are the main things. Sentio V17 is one of the cars. Look at the huge exhaust on the back. Absolutely beautiful. A lot of people will have some fun with these cars, but I mean, it's just beautiful. Like the sides, every single piece of this has like some great detail, and painted variants will look very cool because there's a lot of things that need colouring. So I reckon this car will definitely be one to look out for. And the Animus GP, out of the two, definitely my favourite. An F1 style car, looks beautiful. Even not painted, it looks amazing. But imagine, as we saw in the update trailer, if you look at my recent video, I spoke about this, but basically we've already seen a painted variant of this, and a lot of it is actually painted overall. So anyway guys, let's move on to exotic wheels. Here there's a lot of mixed emotions for some of the community here. We have fidget spinner wheels, FGSP. What else could it stand for? It's clearly fidget spinner. Look at, like, I think maybe Rocket League assumed that the trend would still be like all out there by the time they updated the update, but clearly the fidget spinner trend has died down a little bit, and they were a bit late to the party. But I don't know, I think painted variants of this don't look as cool. I don't know, because there's not much to paint. There's these little things here. There's these little, like, the sort of tread of the wheel, and then that's pretty much all they can change the paint of. But I mean, we'll have to see what they do with that. Next we have the best exotic out of them all, definitely the turbine wheels. These just look cool because they're sort of simplistic at the same time as being just sort of like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like futuristic, cool sort of wheels. And painted variants of these, you'd definitely be able to tell they're painted because of the glow, and like white, blues, all colours of this will look just as good. I think even burnt sienna would look good in my opinion. But then this is the final few, the best out of the entire Overdrive crates, the brand new black markets. We have the goal explosions. Now these are the coolest goal explosions you can get. Now ELECTROSHOCK, just think as well, the audio of these are incredible. Like, just listen to the audio of some of these and look at them. So ELECTROSHOCK, look how beautiful that is. And I like the fact that they last a bit longer, and like they last quite a long time after they do their little thing. So this one I really like, because of the electric effect after the lightning afterwards, and the sound just sounds really cool. So if you have a blue car, if you're on the blue team, this would look amazing. Then fireworks, this was one of the ones a lot of people liked. Fireworks was definitely one of the coolest ones because it's just so nice. I mean, all the contrasting between the pinks and the purples, it looks beautiful. Sub-Zero looks amazing because there's that one point where it's just a frozen block, as you can see there. The frozen particles smash off it, but that point where it's frozen is like 1 second long, and it gives you the time to see what's really going on, which I really like. It's not just boom and over. It's like you can actually see what's going on in these, which I think they pulled off really well. And then the sound of the glass shattering on the floor sounds really cool at the end. Then we have HELLFIRE. This one I love because it's a cool fire effect, but also the skull that comes out and sort of growls towards the sky looks awesome. I just thought it was going to be like a fiery thing, but then I looked more into it and I realized there was this skull, and I thought, damn, this looks cool. But anyway guys, overall the Overdrive crate is absolutely incredible. Let's just quickly go back through. So circuit board, Octane ZSR Funny Buck, Endo Splatter, Lone Wolf, Glossy Block, Lightspeed, Blazer, Friction, SLK, Magic Missile, Cento, Animus, and then we have of course the fidget spinners, the turbines, and then all the goal explosions. Now, out of this entire crate, I think Animus GP is definitely the best item in this crate, other than the black markets, of course. The black markets will definitely be the most value, but the Animus GP is my favourite car in the entire game at the moment. So if I can get this car, even non-painted, I would be so happy. But if I can get this car painted, I'll be over the moon. But anyway, guys, hopefully this gives you more information on the Overdrive crate, and hopefully this allows you guys to understand what you're in for when you're spending your keys on such a crate. The crates are pricing around 2 to 3 keys now, so if I were you, I'd just get some now and start opening some crates while all the hype is there. But another thing about the Animus, I love these sort of the suspensions between the wheels and the actual car, like the suspension, the shock absorbers. They look really cool. I just want to point that out. And I don't know if it's painted. They will. Oh no, the different color you have your car will change the color of that, which is pretty cool. But anyway, guys, hopefully you like the Overdrive crate. Let's just take a look at that. It looks absolutely beautiful. All of these things And overall, as I said, the Animus GP is one to look out for, especially the painted variants. But anyway, guys, if anyone does have any Overdrive crates that they want to donate and or trade with me, then tell me in the comments down below what your Steam is, and I will be sure to add you, because I'm looking for Overdrive crates. But anyway, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. I will see you next time, and goodbye.